honey?
Dad, are you crazy opening the door like that?
Like what?
What? Without checking to see if I was me?
Well, but you are you.
Dad, don't be stupid. Billy Lewis is still out on bail.
Oh, honey, I'm not afraid of Billy Lewis.
Look, you should be. You should be. You know, if you told the police everything that you know about Billy, they would have him right back in that cell.
Okay, come here. Take your coat off. Sit down. Take about 3.5 deep breaths. Come on. Now, what are you talking about?
Dad, don't do this. Don't play dumb with me. I will not have it.
What won't you have?
I know, okay? I don't want you going and getting yourself killed again. Not now. I mean, you and Mom are just starting to get close again. And I am not going to let anything stand in the way of that.
You have good taste, honey. I haven't seen better than these in a month of Sundays. Try it on.
Oh.
What's wrong?
The catch is bent out of shape.
Well, nothing that can't be fixed. She's really something, isn't she?
Where did this come from?
Oh, I've had it for years. I got it from some old gent who moved away and didn't have room for it in this new place. I have my grandson come once a month to polish it.
Was an elderly man who had this?
Yeah?
Do you remember his name?
Why?
I think I saw this before.
No name, Sonny. Like the sign says, we never tell.
Was there a bench? If there was a bench, I would know if that was the same piano.
But you can't ask any name.
You've got a bench.
It's in the other room.
Great.
Propping up 2 Chinese elephants.
Take it.
This place looks like it's right out of Dickens.
Must make you feel at home.
Always hated Dickens.
No, you're taking this job. You owe me one for the Excalibur, and I'm calling in the market. Come on, put on a happy face. Let's go see Doc. Dottie? Dottie, you here? Dottie, I got a find for you.
Keep your shirt on, Buzz. I'll be right with you.
Do you always take off your shirt in front of this woman?
So what's this find?
Oh, you remember Jenna Bradshaw. She's recently an appraiser for Christie's of London. She's recently widowed, and she's down on her luck. Well, not exactly widowed. Semi-widowed.
I thought we just... Wow, look at this. That fountain I was telling you about, that looked just like this koi pond that I saw in Manila, and they would have these fish in the most amazing colors. I remember people would come from miles all over, and then, of course, they would throw these coins in and make wishes. It was great.
Well, you've come from miles, so why don't you go throw a couple of coins in there, and I'll come get you after I've checked us in.
You got it.
All right.
Okay.
Can I be of some service, sir?
Yes, I'd like 2 of your suites, please. Penthouse suites, preferably, and facing west, if at all possible.
Mr. Spaulding, I am terribly sorry, but there is absolutely nothing. The hotel is full. It's the inclement weather, sir. So many travelers are stranded.
Do you know who I am?
Mr. Alan Michael Spaulding.
Yes, and do you also know that my family has been staying in this hotel for over 3 generations?
And we've been proud to serve you,
Are you
sir.
saying to me now, after 60 years, you are refusing a room to the head of Spaulding Enterprises?
No, I already have one.
You're sure you want me to come in?
No. But I don't think you can negotiate those stairs on your own, and frankly, I don't feel like going back down with you. I just thought you and Bridget looked so shell-shocked when I saw your company. I wondered if Bridget was in some sort of trouble.
She was a little while ago. I just found out about it tonight.
Oh, that's too bad. I like Bridget so much. She's such a good-hearted kid. I don't mean that to sound condescending, but it's true.
No, I know. I'm just having trouble with the fact that she couldn't tell me about it.
Yeah, that's odd. She's always so open about everything.
Not about this, not with me.
Huh. Well, I assume, I don't mean to pry, but I assume whatever it is terribly serious.
It's over.
It's not over for you.
I should have been able to help her, so. You know, she went through the worst time of her life, and I wasn't there for her. And you're thinking it was the same thing with you, so.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking?
If I told you that I know what it feels like, I'd be lying. Because when my wife died last year, people were there. I mean, I still felt crazy and desperate and isolated, but people were there. I mean, even some people I didn't want.
Don't. I don't want to hear about it anymore, okay?
You invited me in.
I know. But that's because you looked so lost and upset. It was an impulse. You know, like a doctor's impulse for a patient to ask how someone's feeling. Any patient. Even if the patient isn't your own and you know that you're not going to do anything for them.
So what do you do if this patient can't get rid of the feeling that you are?
Well, then you have to make yourself tell him the truth. You have to let him know that he can't count on you. And that you're not going to be there for him anymore.
Well, Holly, last time I saw you, you were looking for Roger, but according to the news, you found him.
I'll be sure and tell him how well you're looking.
Oh, I wouldn't bother doing that. I don't think he'd be terribly interested. In fact, it'd be better if he didn't mention that you saw me at all.
Because you're with Buzz?
You're a clever girl.
Come look at the bench.
Oh, great.
Why worry about Roger? He's going down in flames.
Do you really think that Alexander's going to go after him?
Yeah, absolutely. She takes that bad. He defrauded her. And you don't do that to Alexander Spaulding.
Well, then why does Holly look so calm? Why isn't she worried?
Maybe we shouldn't do this in front of Holly.
No. I'm not going to start scurrying around afraid of people like roaches that scatter when you turn on the light. She's the one who should be worried if she's got Roger on her couch or wherever she stashed him. No, I'm the one who has that smashing war hero man about town. Oh, yes. Frank Achilles Cooper Sr.
Well, it's seen better days, haven't we all? Oh, not you, honey. I have a feeling your best days are still ahead of you. Oh, well, it is a little beaten up, but some wood filler would patch that right up, look like new. I could have my nephew come sand it down for you.
No, it's fine. It's fine just like this.
Well, in that case, I could knock off a couple of dollars for you.
Yep.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Dottie, did I tell you Ms. Bradshaw is presently considering employment opportunities in the appraisal and resale field?
Well, I'll be darned. Is that a coincidence or what?
I told you she worked at Christie's, right?
Oh, you did, but you didn't have to. I remember her for her nice eye for precious stones.
Jenna Bradshaw, meet Dottie Smoot.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Smoot.
Oh, Dottie.
Oh, I've heard so much about you, Dottie.
Ditto. And what I hear is that Buzz Cooper dumped Nadine for a married woman. a light-fingered married woman who's been on the TV news a bunch of times. You're prettier in person.
It's the lighting.
You know better than to try and snow me, Buzz. Besides, I think you're marketing this girl all wrong. You ought to be telling people that she's a former millionaire, fresh from being booted out of the Spaulding mansion. A rich girl, fallen from grace, suspected of murdering her husband.
He's living across town, Dottie.
Oh, the facts don't matter. It's the idea that counts. Yeah, she could bring some class to this place. She could be a big draw. Do you mind hard work, Jenna?
Well, to be honest with you, yes.
Well, in that case, I just might have to sit you in the display window.
Well, we had our bags packed. Fletcher checked out of his room. We've just had the damnedest luck.
So you're not leaving then?
Couldn't. Jet was gone. Ordered back to Springfield. Fletcher dashed out of here. Heaven knows where he is now.
Well, that is lousy luck.
Yes, Now, your turn, dear. I thought we had an understanding that whenever I was out of the office, you would cover for me.
Oh, I'm not here on pleasure, Aunt Alex. No, I'll probably get a good night's sleep and go see a play, though.
It's after 9 o'clock, darling.
That late, huh? Well, I hope then the meeting doesn't go too long.
Who are you meeting with?
Who?
Who? Yes. I assume it's someone specific. You're just going to stand on the street corner and flag people down.
Oh, no, of course not. No, actually, I'm meeting with it's the board of a new company. It's based in Nairobi. I think that we should pull in the African market for Spaulding a lot. Meeting with everybody from the CEO down.
Oh.
So I should probably check into another hotel.
This was just delivered.
Oh, yes, right. Thank you very much. Thank you. I had no time to pack. I decided to get myself a new suit. And...
Wait a minute, I know this designer. When did you start designing for men?
Oh, no, it's really...
Let me take a look.
Again, Alex, just a boring suit is all.
Yeah. And just what did you plan on going as to this meeting?
I made the best wish on Michael. Hi. Spaulding.
Lucy.
Of course I'm upset. It was a conspiracy.
Yes, but the conspiracy was not aimed at you.
Oh, what do you mean it wasn't aimed at me? Hart had a son. I have a nephew. And nobody told me about this, Dad?
Sit down, drink your herb tea, and relax.
You know, how many times have I seen that child? I don't even know what he looks like. I can't remember. This makes me so angry.
Yes, well, we should all be angry. I mean, the Lewises did deprive Peter of his family.
I don't get why you kept this information to yourself, Dad.
Well, I didn't see any reason for you to be upset. I mean, I was being made crazy by it. That seemed to be enough, you know?
Okay, so, listen, the police think that Billy Lewis just went berserk because the night of Mindy's engagement party, right?
Well, he is capable of running amok at any time.
But Detective Cutter thinks that he just snapped because you ruined his princess's big night. Now, if the cops knew that Billy saw you as a threat to the adoption. Dad, if the cops knew that he still sees you as that threat and would do anything to eliminate that threat. Oh, come on, Dad. If they knew that it was eating him up to know that you're even still alive, they would throw him right back into jail. And so he couldn't take a shot at you again. You've got to get this out into the
Well,
open.
look, there are other people to consider. I mean, there's Hart, there's the baby's mother.
Bridget is out there. She's totally unprotected. I mean, whatever happens, happens.
Why, you sure did get hold of a lot of information. Who told you all this?
I barged in on a conversation Ross was having with Ed. I mean, they clammed up as soon as they saw me, but I insisted on being told the whole story. Anyway, if Hart does find out about this or reads about it in the newspaper, so what? Shouldn't he know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. Yes, of course he should. But, you know, all I can think of right now is that little baby. And, you know, if anybody should know what it feels like to be a child caught up in the middle of a very public, very ugly custody battle.
It's me.
Yeah.
You know what, Dad?
What, honey?
I would go through a lot worse to keep you safe.
What would I do without you? Where would I be?
Beats me.
There's a little strategy question at issue here. If I tell the police about the baby and all, they might possibly consider that I have an ulterior motive for naming Billy.
What could be ulterior about a bullet wound? Besides, why would you deliberately accuse somebody who was innocent and let the person who really shot you walk around free as a bird?
So you said $250, right?
Mm-hmm. 250, that's right.
It's not nearly enough if you're talking about the piano.
Huh?
Oh, I mean, unless you mean 2,500, it's worth twice that amount.
5?
Oh, yeah, look at the ivories. They're in perfect condition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. The carving, it's incredible. The workmanship.
Are you trying to say that old thing's worth $5 grand?
It's worth more than that, actually, and you know that. You have to admit it.
I never disagree with Miss Bradshaw. Well, for the workmanship, okay. All right. I'll give you 5.
That's all?
5.
Sold?
Dottie, sold?
Come here. I think you just brought in your first week's salary.
First days.
You're kidding. No, you're not kidding.
75 bucks for the TV, Dottie. Take it or leave it. You'll take it. I'll be by tomorrow to pick it up with a van.
Whatever.
So, I suppose everything's set between you and Jenna, right?
Set?
Yeah. Well, you know, you'd probably start off on a commission. That's the best idea. 15% of
25.
17.
20.
Deal.
You'll start tomorrow.
She'll be there.
Enjoy the piano, Holly.
So, working girl. We're gonna go out and celebrate your new employment?
You know, that place, I could turn it into a gold mine. I mean, Dottie's a dear old soul, but looking at those price tags, she's still living in the Great Depression. I don't know how she's kept that place going. There are things in there that are valuable. You know, run properly, that could be a going concern.
A legitimate growing concern, you know? This is your first legal job. You know what it's turning into?
What?
A law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. Your company salutes you.
Yuck. Well, where are we going to celebrate?
You got a spring for it. I shot my wad on the TV.
Oh.
What you got?
I don't know. Let's see.
What? Hey. What is this?
Fletcher, where have you been?
I was just downstairs throwing a few beers back with some old friends from the old days.
Well, I was worried.
I was just playing liar's poker with some bigger liars than I am. Hi, Alan Michael.
Hi, Fletcher.
Why didn't you tell me you were leaving? You just waltzed out of here. I mean, I wasn't really sure you were coming back.
Well, I was just, well, as you can see, I'm back.
Hey.
What is the Dark Prince doing in Manhattan?
Business.
Uh-huh.
But I do have good news about our flight. Spalding Jet got back, so all we have to do is call the bellman, and we are out of here toot sweet. That is, of course, if I can get my nephew to agree that goes back tomorrow morning and covers the store.
Cross my heart.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, then forget about the bellman. I'll do the bags myself. We'll save the money. I'll spend the tip
help
later.
you.
Okay, you get your hand stuff.
I'll
get
see you
mine.
down there.
All right, I'll get mine. Can you get hers?
Yeah.
You can probably get that, right? You need any help?
Oh, you look lovely, Lucy.
Thank you.
Alan Michael has wonderful taste. But then why shouldn't he? Anyway, I hope you two enjoy the suite. It's been terribly comfortable for me. And it's quite a stirring view out there.
Yeah, well, Alan Michael is getting his own room. Did I just say something funny?
Oh, not at all, dear. No, I was just thinking how much more like me he is, more than like his father or his grandfather. All the Spaldings knew how to do was spend money to make money, most of them. But Alan Michael does seem to be able to spend money to amuse himself.
Part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
I think I know what you're talking about when you say amusing himself, and I just want you to know that I don't particularly care for those insinuations that you're making about me. And I would really appreciate it if you would just wipe that look off of your face.
Well, I'm a little surprised at your bad manners. I was under the impression your father had raised you properly.
Oh, excuse me, but I think if there's anyone in this room with bad manners, it's the one who's implying that I'm just some girl who can be bought.
Good grief, young lady. I didn't imply anything. You're very thin-skinned, not unlike your father, you know. I was not implying at all that your affections could be bought, any more than his.
Look, why do you keep bringing up my father?
I guess you remind me of him.
Oh, how's that?
Well, he has this cockiness. It's really rather charming, although I'm not quite sure how really trustworthy he is.
You know, if it hadn't been for my dad, you wouldn't be standing here wearing these fancy clothes and looking out windows at stirring views. Yeah, if my dad and I were just so untrustworthy, we could have held out for a whole lot more than just some big old white car. We saved your behind, you know, and we could have held out for maybe a big white yacht or a big white mansion, or maybe even this hotel, and you could be standing here as my guest instead of the other way around.
My, you do have a knack for expressing yourself. Might I be allowed to do the same?
Well, could I possibly stop you?
Look, all I'm trying to say, Lucy, is that Alan Michael was very lonely before he met you, and I'm happy to see him enjoying the company of a new friend. And, well, whether this is considered a serious, lasting relationship or not. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Fine, I'll be right down. Well, that was Fletcher. Our limo's here.
Well, enjoy your trip.
Lucy, I hope you forgive and forget our little misunderstanding and just not let it spoil your evening. Well, as they say, ta-ta.
To you, right.
Does it ever go to you? Keep your end up, Jake.
I haven't had that complaint in a while.
I want you to put these back where you found them. Exactly.
Well, I don't remember exactly where I found them.
You do these things in a trance?
We'll go out the back door. I just have to pick up this bag here. I'll just lock up the front.
Well, thanks for everything, Daddy.
Wait. Yeah. I know who you are. You're the doctor's wife, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, don't tell me my memory for faces is shot. I was sure that you were the married to Bert Bauer's son.
I'm not asking you for anything, Eve.
Even asking me for nothing is asking me for too much. Look, I'm sorry, but I feel angrier than I thought I was. I feel it in my skin. I feel it when I go to sleep at night, when I get up in the morning, when I drink my coffee, when I eat my breakfast.
Isn't that just a little...
What? Counterproductive? Yeah, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's there and it won't go away. I can't stop remembering what it feels like to be spit on and accused and called a liar and a sick woman. I mean, I can't remember the last time somebody called me on the phone. Or the last time I went to work and I didn't feel like everybody was pressing up against the walls when I walked down the hallways. I never made friends that easily. Now I feel like I'm some sort of certifiable outcast.
It's not true. Not at the hospital. Especially since the reinstatement, since the project was reopened. things are different. Things have changed. I just wish...
You wish what? Wishing doesn't do anything. Wishing doesn't get you friends or people that care about you. All it ends up doing is making you feel sorry for yourself, which is pretty much what I'm doing right now. And I know how unattractive it is. But I don't give a damn anymore. And you see, I can't apologize. I just won't apologize anymore. Not for anything. Not even for asking you to leave. Which is what I'm doing. I'll start looking for a new apartment tomorrow.
Don't do that. Don't make this impossible.
Okay, you can come out now.
This better be good!
Mom.
What have you done?
Wow. What, did you suddenly get musical on me, Mom?
What, did you buy a piano? Holly, this is amazing. Do you know, this is exactly like the piano I was raised on?
Oh, wait a minute. You better call the movers. You've got a gouge.
What did you do? What have you done? That was me.
You? What do you mean?
I did that. My father caught me drinking a beer. I was about 21, 22. You're not supposed to drink beer or any alcohol in my father's house. And he got very mad, and I must have sassed him or something, and he surprised me. Before I knew it, he slapped me right across the face, hit me so hard I fell against the bench and ripped open a tendon.
Wow. This...
Holly.
This was Adam Thorpe's piano, then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where'd you find it, Mom?
Yeah.
In a second-hand store on Jackson Street.
But how did you know? How did you know?
Look. Where is this from here? Roger Thorpe.
Oh, wow. Look at your handwriting. It's so different. Look at homeroom. Mom.
What's the matter?
Well, why didn't he take the stuff with him, you know? When he sold the piano or whatever. I mean, why didn't he send it to me? But I guess he did, didn't he? He did send it to me. Through you. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Come here. Oh, Holly. Wow.
Well, the good news is that there is no good news. We're locked in and we can't get out.
No, Dottie'd love that.
I don't care what Dottie would love. I want out of here.
Honey, we could be fine sacking out here.
What?
Well, when she gets here in the morning or the afternoon or whenever that is, she'll feel so terrible that she'll want to make you feel like gold. You won't be able to do anything wrong. And look at all those pillows. We'd be very comfortable here if they just had some antique beer.
Oh, how about some brand new Cabernet?
You know, your trouble is you're used to the Spalding lifestyle. You have to come back to the real world.
I feel a lecture coming on.
I have a tendency to do that, I admit, when people are trapped and can't get out.
This is just great. I go from running a billion-dollar corporation to this. I've been an overnight failure.
Au contraire. You're the queen of all you survey. And I, your Majesty's loyal servant.
The queen of formerly valuable objects which are now selling at basement bargain prices. Look at this stuff. Look at it. Give me a pen. Give me a pen. What is this? 22 bucks. 22 bucks. That's
Now,
much better.
220, you're adding zeros?
That's exactly what this place needs. A couple more zeros.
You look really... I don't think I've ever seen you look so lovely. Mr. Spaulding.
Yes, come in.
What's all this?
Well, I thought that maybe you might like a coat to go with your new dress, and you definitely need something to sleep in, so these are some things that I picked out for you to choose from.
Well, I have my own coat, thank you, and never mind what I sleep in.
I think that'll be all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Lucy, is this all going too fast for you? I mean, the champagne and the hors d'oeuvres and,
No,
and the
no.
helicopter ride and
I
everything?
love it. I really love everything that you're doing. I just thought that, you know, we were supposed to go for dinner and, well, maybe we should get going.
Well, I thought maybe we could, we could order in here. The hotel has a really fine kitchen. It's one of the best in New York City.
Really? That's an interesting idea. But, you know, I was thinking since I'd never been in New York before, maybe we could go out someplace.
Lucy, did something happen while I was gone?
No. Why would you think that?
Well, because you were having such a great time before, and you don't seem to be having that same great time.
Well, I had a silly little argument with your aunt.
Oh, bad figures. Okay. What about?
Not you. It was, just about my dad.
Well, my aunt is not crazy about your father right now. Look, don't worry about her. She likes to blow a lot of steam, especially with the women that I am involved with. Don't worry about her, okay? I'll take care of her. Not that you can't take care of yourself. As far as dinner is concerned, if you would like to go out to eat, madame, we will go to a nice French restaurant in the theater district. Does that sound good? Okay,
yeah.
Great.
Fletcher, you look absolutely marvelous in that suit.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yes. I want to just forget the Caribbean. Pop right over to the continent. To the Corso. No, the lobby of the George Sank. I want to show you off.
How much did this ugly suit cost, anyway?
I don't know. I wouldn't tell you if I did.
All right. But I hope it was a big, big, ugly pile of money. Because I deserve it. And you deserve it, too. You know what you deserve? For making me stay in that she, oh so impressed with itself hotel.
Yeah. All men should be like you, Fletcher.
How many men do you need?
All I meant was that they should have your confidence, your self-assurance, and your inimitable way of putting me in my place. I know I can be overbearing sometimes. But I always know I depend on you to bring me right back down to earth. And I'm grateful for that. I mean that.
I know you are. We're gonna have a very nice time on our island.
The best. It's been so long since my head's been cleared. Just so much noise.
And then it goes on.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Dad, I didn't know you could play so well.
I don't know, I remembered it.
Gosh, I did music in school, and it just went in one ear and out the other.
Okay, we're going to take care of that right now. Come on over here, sit down beside me, darling, and we're going to do a little heart and soul père et fille. Come on. I know you know it. Right?
No, I'm gonna mess
Get
this up.
out of here, come on.
Mom, you play.
Uh-oh, big guns, the big guns are being brought out. Do you remember this?
I remember everything.
Okay, now remember, you have to take your time on this, right?
Okay.
Beautiful. It's all right. that bad.
I did it.
Reach for a Star. How Tonya Harding's cover-up was blown after lunch with the FBI. Plus, Oprah's elegant 40th birthday bash turns into a Hollywood slumber party. Reach for a Star. See Di blow her top as Charles dumps his mistress. Reach for a Star. Why Married with Children star Katie Seagal's pregnancy has her worried. Plus, the Jacksons. Michael's sexy dance partner says, I tried everything to seduce him. And is Sister Janet Jackson hiding a secret baby? Reach for a Star.
Sweetie, what was you?
It was me. I mean, I did it. And I'm not sorry that I did, because this is right. You and Dad, you should be sitting there at the piano and you should be playing together.
What did you do? We don't understand this.
You know, I wasn't going to leave you there. I swear to you. I thought that if you stayed there long enough, you would just get over being mad at each other, and that's why I did it, and I did it.
Take us along on your little journey here. We really don't understand anything that you're saying.
It wasn't Eve who locked you in the lab vault together. It was me.
I just can't flip on a switch and go back to how I was feeling before.
I don't think that.
But if there was anybody that I was going to try to do it for, it would be you. But you know, I know how it would turn out. You and I would get together for a while and we'd be okay. And then I'd start to see that doubt creep back up in you. And you'd start to look at me like you did before.
It doesn't matter now, but you're wrong.
Yeah, maybe I am. But I just feel so bloody from the last beating that I don't think I could risk it again. And that's my decision.
So what do you think, sweetheart?
You look like a star from one of the 40s blue movies.
Still marking up things, are we here? Huh?
Yeah, I think I've quadrupled the worth of her inventory.
You know, I got an idea. Nah.
What? What's your idea?
No, I was thinking that, you know, if somebody had some really good stuff that didn't belong to anybody.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it, Buzz? Everything belongs to somebody in this world.
No, what? No, just say if. Say if. I could give you this stuff, sell it for cash to you. You give me the cash, then you sell it for a commission. We make money at both ends.
So what you're really talking about is fencing?
No, fencing smacks of stealing. I couldn't do that. I mean, a lot of things I do for you, but that's out.
You don't love me enough to turn your life to crime?
Well, if you want the truth, I was about to let you keep those earrings.
Don't tell me. There's a chink in your moral armor?
I think my moral armor is no match for you.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I especially like the Chippendale top on it. You know, Philip Johnson caught such flack for it. I think the man is a genius.
I'm terribly sorry to have to disturb you, Mr. Spaulding, but I neglected to get a credit card imprint from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lucy.
Yeah?
Lucy, inside my jacket pocket, my wallet. Could you toss it to me, please? And remember, I specified 2 suites.
I'm afraid the only one that's available is the one that your aunt vacated, this one.
Well, Que sera, sera. I'm sure, though, that we can manage it, right, Lucy?
Hey, what are you...
Okay, now press me.
This has been Guiding Light. Jewelry provided by Linda A. Adler, New York.